Hello and welcome to another weekly chart review for major indices in the United States. My name is Danish. I'm a technical trader and I trade S&P 500 futures. And here is my outlook for the week that's starting now. In a few hours from now, the US markets will open, and here is the weekly chart for S&P 500 futures. Now, if you notice, I have made this green trend line, which is acting as resistance here, support, 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 and here we are, right here. If I were to extend this line all the way to the left hand side, you will find this as a trend line, which is going all the way back to 2011. It's a pretty strong trend line. Now, here we are, uh, like this instance in June 2020. After a major pullback, we were trying to negotiate this line. Right now, we are doing the same thing or something similar. We're trying to negotiate this line. If you look at this as a line chart, you see this line is acting as resistance. Even on a day, it's acting as a resistance slash support. So, uh, what I anticipate this week is we may see some consolidation here. If you consider this as a possible inverse head and shoulders, this may just consolidate here, or worst case scenario, test 3700 once more, and beyond that, it can go and test 3800, and then beyond the next major resistance would be 39, and then 4000. But for now, it seems like it is consolidating below 3800, which is a major resistance, a major trend line, which is acting as a resistance here. Support, 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 resistance, resistance. So I would expect it to consolidate for within these 100 points between 37 to 38, and then try to move back up. If you look at the weekly chart, we do have a bullish engulfing candle last week. So if I were to put it in a plain terms, we may retrace up to 50% of this previous week candle before we move back up. So we may see a long wick at the bottom of this candle, the current week's candle, and then we see an upward trend. If we go to Nasdaq has been literally sticking to this curve that I had created a few months back. It's like a U recovery curve that I had created, and every time it tries to shoot up, it tries to come back and hug this curve and make a slower bottom and a slower recovery. We may see this got stuck in the consolidation zone here. Now, right now, it pierced the consolidation zone, came back up with a bullish engulfing candle, and right now it's trying to negotiate these resistance levels. So, best case scenario, we may see Nasdaq go as high as 11,700-ish this week, or just consolidate up to uh, 11,000, lower 11,000s and 11,700-ish in that zone. So we may see a shadow of this candle all the way up to 11,000-ish, low 11,000s, and go as high as 11,700-ish, going to Russell. Russell is trying to form a double bottom. It's consistently making higher lows and higher highs on the weekly chart, which is a good sign. It's a very good sign. But that being said, 1796 is acting as a strong resistance. So we may see another candle of consolidation in this zone. So all these indices are actually uh, uh, following a similar pattern. So if we look at VIX, which will give us an idea of volatility, we are back in this upward trending channel, which is the area of concern, that we are in an upward trending wick. So will this form a lower low and lower high after this big bearish engulfing candle? That has to be seen this week. But for now, all the markets are consolidating. So that's it for me today. Hope to meet you next week again. And you're more than welcome to join the weekly chart review meetings. That is Sunday evenings, Eastern Time, and Monday mornings, Sydney time. Talk to you later. Safe trading. Bye bye.